Okay, in the last lesson, we learned about the three types of school of thoughts of what intelligence really is, perceived by different psychologists. So, in this lesson, we would like to look at the world ranking of countries by their average. So, who do you think actually gets the first spot, number one spot? They are actually the people from Hong Kong with 108, followed by Singapore, South Korea, Japan, China, Taiwan, Italy, Iceland, and so on and so forth. So where is exactly is Malaysia? Malaysia is in spot number 15 with an average IQ of 92. Just in case if you do not know, 100 is actually the average IQ for people to go to university. If you score below that, then you cannot be in the university, or you cannot actually go to move on or pursue your tertiary education. So if you would like to know, this site is actually carry out is actually these numbers in fact came from a work carried out from 2002 to 2006 by Richard Lin, a British professor. Okay, she conducted 80 IQ studies in 80 countries, in more than 80 countries. So if you like to also test your IQ and contribute to her study, her work, you can actually start the IQ test now. Here, you can start, and the IQ test, you will be able to take the IQ test. All right. So moving on, let's look at male and female IQ. All right. There are in fact more stupid males than more stupid females, while there are more intelligent males and more uh, less intelligent females. So this actually accounts for the fact that if we look at today's world, all the best fashion designers, cooks, entrepreneurs, chefs, and all that jazz, they are actually men. Okay, very rarely they will be females. So God is fair. While there are more stupid males, there are also more intelligent males. So that explains the reason why you rarely see females with Down syndrome, right? But however, there are also more average females. So 100 is the average, right? It's the average if you look at this bell curve here. And if you are 110 and above, you're above average. If you are genius, then you're 130 to 140. All right. So now that we are done with intelligence, let's look at learning styles. Okay. So what are learning styles? Learning styles will actually, knowing your own learning style will actually help you to understand yourself better. If you understand yourself better, then you will be able to maximize and use it to your advantage. So when you learn, if you know that you are a visual learner, which means you learn easily when you see or observe things, which include pictures, diagrams, demonstration, displays, handouts, films, and flip chart, then you will be able to know that next time when you study for exam, you will write notes and all that, and you will read from there. Okay, if you are an auditory learner, you can actually learn, okay, through listening to the spoken word of self or others or sounds and noises. So you can actually use this slides here, this video here, to help you learn because you're an auditory learner. But however, visual learners can also use this video because you can actually see the words and everything. All right. Also, a tip for auditory learning style, um, if you have a theory based paper to pass, you can actually record yourself and put it on your phone. So while you are driving, walking, or you are not doing anything, you can actually listen to yourself talk. That way you will actually be able to learn without making much of an effort, because you are just listening, like you are listening to music. And for kinesthetic people, it involves physical experience. That means they need hands-on experience, which includes touching, feeling, holding, doing, and practical hands-on experiences. So they actually have to practice, they have to do it in order to be learned. So not everyone, is confined to only one style. Some people are visual and auditory, while some people are auditory and kinesthetic. We can actually take tests online, quizzes online, to actually determine what kind of learner we are. Okay, so now that we know what learning styles are, so let's think about this. um uh, to this day, how exactly to define intelligence is still debated. The two opposing theories of intelligence, one being the general intelligence and the other one is multiple intelligences. So the general intelligence proponents, okay, the G factor, believe that there is one factor which all intelligence is derived. Meanwhile, multiple intelligences proponents believe that there are different kinds of intelligence. So in your opinion, do you think multiple intelligences should be used to define intelligence? As a practice, you can think about the three reasons, okay, the three pros and three cons, all right, of whether or not multiple intelligence should be used to define intelligence. That's all for now. Thank you.